Grand Rising, everyone. This is Artist of Truth coming to you with another vlog entry on this wonderful, magnificent Wednesday afternoon. As you can see, I am downtown. I thought I'd stop by and grab me a smoothie from one of my favorite cafes. Of course, as you can see, it's a whole lot of nonsense. Well, I wouldn't say nonsense, but productive work that's going on. You know, I pray that you make the very, very best of your Wednesday morning and be able to reach out to someone, put a smile on someone's face, make them feel special, just as special as you want to feel. So let's go ahead and cut right into the chase. So with the assassination of Nipsey Hussle, Nick Cannon vowed to pick up where he left off and see to it that this documentary for Dr. Sebi gets out. So I was on my Google feed, and now I'm reading that Nick Cannon is backing out of this documentary. He doesn't want to have anything to do with it from the information that I'm gathering. I couldn't help but to reach out to Nick. I don't know if he's going to respond back to me on that matter, but it was alleged that Nick Cannon was receiving death threats, behind releasing this documentary. So of course, me personally, that really kind of bogged my spirit, because what Dr. Sebi stood for and what Dr. Sebi fought for was helping people, educating people about taking better care of themselves and shedding light on processed foods and what we are putting into our bodies. So it's sad, it's very, very saddening that Nick Cannon, I'm hoping this isn't true, but of course, if it's on, multiple media outlets are talking about this, then I'm still going to reach out to Nick Cannon in hopes of him, responding back to either confirm it or deny it. But, hopefully Nick Cannon has the opportunity to listen to this vlog, because this is my thing. Great men have put their lives on the line to see to it that the message for the people is put out. If you are fearful of threats, anything that you fear will continue to bound you. Anything that if we fear something, it will continue to keep us shackled. It will continue to keep us in a sunken place. We will never really truly be free if we are living in fear. So, I love my people. I love my people enough to expound on that. I love my people enough to say, you know what? Don't allow fear to keep you from putting the message out. Me personally, if I was in Nick Cannon's position, I wouldn't be afraid. I mean, shoot, whatever's going to happen, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. But see to it that the message is put out. Great men have put their lives on the line for us so that we could be free somewhat. they put their lives on the line so we could have some of the, have some of the things that we have now. But I guess they don't make them, they don't make them like they used to anymore. We can be in each other's face and hollering, screaming, arguing, debating, and we have no fear of each other. We don't fear, we don't fear our brothers, we don't fear our sisters. So of course, some of our ignorant brothers and sisters that have yet to develop a sense of value in themselves and others, they bring harm, to one another. There's no fear there. There's no fear whatsoever. But it seems to me that when you have a platform, and that platform should be utilized in a sense where it is going to shed light on a lot of lies and expose the truth for what this really should be about, exposing the truth so that people can do what is necessary to take control of their lives, take control of their health. Man, that's sad. I'm like, Nick Cannon. I was rocking with Nick Cannon for a minute, but then all of a sudden he backing out of. That tells me something. If you are fearful of death threats, because of course death is imminent. There's nothing that we can do about it because it's soon to come. We can be in our 60s, 70s, and death comes. We could be young and not doing anything, just living. Death comes, But check it out for yourselves. Google it, check it out for yourselves. Let me know exactly what your thoughts and your feelings are about it. So, hopefully we can encourage Nick Cannon. Because I stated before about Nick Cannon. He needs to be protected. Our brothers need to band together. As a matter of fact, I'm hoping my brother Rizza from the Nation of Islam, I hope he gets this information and sees to it that strong brothers surround Nick Cannon and protect him, because we're living in a society where truth continues to be hidden from us, and lies are just constantly being spread over us. And until that change has been brought forward, then we will always continuously live in a lie. We will exist in a lie. So you all have a great morning. Remain productive, remain in love, remain in power. But most of all, remove the fear from your heart. Because when you remove the fear from your heart, then there's nothing that you can achieve. You will achieve everything. You will become successful. You will become great. But first and foremost, you have to remove the fear from your heart. So shout out to everyone who's watching, who likes the video, and most of all, Nick Cannon, don't give up the fight, man. Don't bend, because if it wasn't for our forefathers, great men who are willing to sacrifice their life so you can have a better life, so I can have a better life, for everyone else out here in the world to have a better life. Don't give up that fight, man. Don't give up that fight. One love.